Away from Sub-Sahara to the Middle East, UN Secretary General António Guterres has said he is deeply concerned after Israel and Lebanon's Hezbollah movement mounted their biggest round of cross-border strikes since the war in Gaza began. On Sunday, Israeli jets hit dozens of sites across southern Lebanon in what it said were preemptive strikes to prevent a much wider attack. And Hezbollah launched hundreds of rockets and drones at Israel. There is more in this report.
Mr. Guterres warned that their actions put civilians at risk, as well as threatening regional security and stability. Meanwhile, the U.S. said it was working to avoid a further escalation in hostilities, and both sides suggested that they were not interested in one. There have been almost daily exchanges of fire across the Israel-Lebanon border since the day after the start of the war between Israel and Hamas in Gaza on the 7th of October. Since October, more than 560 people have been reportedly killed by Lebanon's health ministry, the vast majority of them Hezbollah fighters, while 26 civilians and 24 soldiers have been killed in Israel, according to authorities. Almost 200,000 people have also been displaced in both sides of the border. The Israeli attack on Hezbollah began before dawn on Sunday, when the military said about 100 jets bombed thousands of rocket launchers at more than 40 sites in southern Lebanon. The strikes were launched after extensive preparation for a large-scale area attack by Hezbollah were detected, according to the military. Hezbollah said 2 of its fighters were killed in the strikes, along with another fighter from the allied Amal movement. Hezbollah said it had targeted and hit 11 military facilities in Israel and the occupied Golan Heights with 340 rockets and a large number of drones. It described the barrage as a response to the assassination of senior military commander Fouad Shakur, who was killed in an Israeli strike in Beirut on the 30th of July. On Sunday evening, Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah gave a televised speech to his supporters that appeared to seek to draw a line on the de-escalation. He declared the group's first response for the retaliation of Shakur's assassination had been completed as planned, although he noted that its impact was still being assessed. Earlier, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told a cabinet meeting that what happened on Sunday was not the end of the story. The UN Secretary General called for immediate de-escalation and on the parties to urgently and immediately return to the cessation of hostilities, a spokesperson said. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan expressed hope that Sunday's event would not lead to an all-regional war. Mr. Sullivan also said U.S. officials had been feverishly working at talks in Cairo in recent days to broker a new ceasefire and hostage release deal in Gaza, which the White House believes is key to restoring calm on the Israel-Lebanon border. However, there has so far been no sign of a breakthrough. Hamas said in a statement on Sunday that its representatives had left the Egyptian capital to review the outcome of the talks, which they did not attend.